And in the meantime, I sit on this other side where I watch people go from literally debt and desperation to peace and prosperity, literally, by putting $500 towards themselves, like going to the grocery store. What's the risk of going to a grocery store? What do you come out with? You come out with sustenance that will support your food and family and your hunger quotient for a long time. That's basically what I talk about on that. And now it's the time to start developing the skills. You know what your risk is really in that side of it? You know what your risk is? Social. Because not many people you know are really committed to them living a life of vigor and vitality and energy. They just soon descend into a thing of decrepitude and exhaustion, and their idea of a great time is to go out and get wrecked. you know there's so much screwiness that goes on in the world today. We got a lot of yellow jackets around here, but screwiness that goes on out in the world here today, where people just misalign their priorities, right? What are your priorities? How do you want to live life? Do you want to design a life, or you just want to sort of be channeled into just making a living? Are you going to decide that the government is the one who's got the answers for you, or are you going to decide that you have the answers for you? I mean, they screwed it all up, right? You know how many hundreds of thousands of people died unnecessarily because of food pyramids, right? You know how many people got and went jab and jab again and jab again, and now we're dealing. I have a good friend I used to run with on the canals and such in Arizona that out of the blue, just a few weeks ago, hey, I got brain cancer. A few weeks later, dead. Where'd that come from? I don't know. I can only speculate. I can, but that's just speculation. That's just me. But I've seen too much of it. But again, that just comes back to the people that said that you were an outlier, that there was something wrong with you if you didn't listen to the all wise, all powerful groups of people called government and authorities that said, we know what's better for you. You know what's better for you. And you kick yourself today every time you turn around and you decide, because it is a decision, you decide that other people know better than you do all the time. And you might look down at your waist, you might look down at running out of breath, you might look down and wonder why is my bank account so empty? And you might look down with lack of hope in your heart. You just say, how do I get ahead?